Now on Coast TV News.
Rehoboth Beach on alert, the sexual assault shocking beachgoers.
Fenwick Island plans for a much-needed dredging project for their town.
Heat wave and plants, how a local garden center manages the heat wave and keeping their plants healthy.
And the official start of summer is here, and the heat is a bit ahead of the schedule. Now we are under an excessive heat watch in Sussex County.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
The nation's summer capital on high alert. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Mallory Metzner. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with a late-night sexual assault rocking Rehoboth Beach.
According to Rehoboth Beach Police, the assault happened June 19th, just after midnight on the beach near Brooklyn Avenue. At this time, police are still looking for the suspect, who they are calling a dangerous person. Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber is live now in Rehoboth Beach. Elisa, people you spoke with are just in disbelief.
Maddie and Mallory, I'm currently on the beach near Brooklyn Avenue, and this is where police say the assault happened. And people I spoke with today were shocked to hear such a violent attack happen in such a family-friendly area. According to police, a victim under the age of 18 was sexually assaulted on the beach near Brooklyn Avenue around 12:02 a.m. on June 19th. The police department says events like this are rare, but it hasn't stopped people from being alarmed.
You're just saying how safe we feel down here, you know, walking around, and now you tell me this. I don't feel so safe anymore.
Police say the victim was taken to the hospital, treated, and has been released, but they are still looking for a suspect. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Rehoboth Beach Police Department immediately. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Elisa. And that brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, do you feel safe in Rehoboth Beach at night?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. 67% say no and 33% say yes, though this is the first time we've run the poll.
That's right, so these results could keep changing throughout the night. If you haven't voted yet, just go to coasttv.com or our mobile app. Well, dredging in Fenwick Island has been a hot button issue for the town for years, and the big dig is in the home stretch.
Today, town officials approved a contractor to do the extensive dredging planned for September.
The total cost for the project will end up being $2.3 million.
The town says most of that money is covered by the county and the state. The rest is from reserves. Most locals think this dredging needs to happen sooner rather than later.
I feel it needs dredging because now we have a lot of bigger boats and motors look a lot bigger on those boats than they used to.
If everything goes to plan, the project is set to start in September and end in December.
Sussex County officials say taxpayers can count on another year of affordable local government services and public spending. On Tuesday, County Council approved a $265.8 million budget for the 2025 fiscal year. It starts July 1st. The budget keeps county property taxes unchanged for another year, but it does include various fee increases as well as rate changes.
We have a lot of gardeners on Delmarva, and this heat wave is something to pay attention to for your health and your plants. At Wharton's Garden Center in Rehoboth Beach, they make sure of that with a wide range of variety that they have. They share how they take care of their plants this time of year. Wharton's Garden Center says the first time of day that they water their plants is early in the morning. And speaking of the heat, we're taking a live look outside into Salisbury. Let's check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams on our First Alert weather. At least the skies are clear and blue, Paul.
You know, and ironically enough, that's why we're going to have problems with the heat, because the skies are so clear, not necessarily blue, but because of the clearness or the clarity thereof. Our Spicer Brothers camera in Salisbury, we're holding at 86 degrees. The dew point temperature is at 66. Now, as far as our expectations for tonight, we'll see it clear out a little bit more as we drop to the mid-70s. You know how we've been talking about how the heat's coming? Well, this is the official start of summer, and does not disappoint. For example, you take a look at our high, 89, 85 is our norm. But here's the big deal. During this week, we've been talking about how the heat watch was in effect for just the most northern part of the state. Now we've just been notified that we now have an excessive heat watch now in effect for all of Sussex County. So as we talked about earlier this week that we knew this would possibly happen by Thursday, it has come into fruition for us. What does this mean for our weekend and starting tonight going into Friday? I'll talk more about that and elaborate in detail on that coming up in a moment. Till then, back to you, Mallory.
Paul, with another day of scorching heat across the country, Red Cross has offered advice about staying safe and healthy. They say limit outdoor activity in the afternoon. Make sure to never leave your kids or your pets in a hot car. Make sure you stay hydrated and be careful if you're drinking beverages that contain caffeine or alcohol. Lastly, spend time inside. If you don't have air conditioning, Red Cross recommends going to a public library, shopping mall, or a designated cooling center.
President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are gearing up for a historic showdown, with the stage now set for a June 27th presidential debate. The debate qualification window closed just after midnight Eastern Time Thursday, with only Biden and Trump making the cut. Our Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook takes a look at the razor-thin race just 1 week out from the candidates' first face-off this election season.
Political rivals, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, are scheduled to step on to CNN's debate stage next Thursday. It's the first debate in U.S. history between a sitting president and a former president.
Is anybody going to watch the debate? He's going to be so pumped up. He's going to be pumped up. I'll be debating three people instead of one half of a person.
Only Biden and Trump met the debate requirements set by the network, which included constitutional, polling, and ballot qualification thresholds. A lot is on the line for both candidates.
What do you think you need to accomplish on that debate stage?
Say what I think. Let him say what he thinks. The things he said are off the wall.
The two remain locked in a close race. A national poll published by Fox News on Wednesday shows Biden leading Trump by 2 points. It's a 3-point improvement for Biden over last month's Fox News poll, where Trump led by 1 point. Some experts say Trump's recent criminal conviction could be a factor.
Trump is a convicted felon now, which he wasn't a few months ago, and independent voters really don't like that in their president.
President Biden does have a slight advantage with some of those swing voters. Now, granted, we're 5 months ahead. Those numbers are going to constantly change.
The debate could be a defining moment in a presidential race that's solidified earlier than usual and features two universally known candidates. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
RFK Jr. will not take part in the first presidential debate next week. CNN announced today that the independent presidential candidate failed to qualify. Kennedy needed to earn at least 15% support in 4 approved national polls in order to qualify. However, he had only 3. He also needed to be officially on the ballot in enough states to win 270 electoral votes. An NBC News analysis shows Kennedy is just on the ballot in just 10 states, but is held up in verification status or application windows in a handful of others.
The United States is now prioritizing critical air defense systems for Ukraine over other countries. Today, a senior White House official said the Biden administration is making the move to, quote, ensure Ukraine's survival and enhance their military's ability to defend themselves against missile and drone attacks from Russia. The deliveries will start coming in the coming weeks. This comes after Israel alleges that the U.S. is holding out on weapons.
Donald Sutherland, the influential actor who graced film and television screens across multiple decades, has died. According to the agency that represented him, Sutherland died in Miami after a long illness. He was 88 years old.
Still ahead, millions of Americans can expect a change in student loan payments.
And record challenging temps are on the immediate horizon. And now we have a newly issued heat watch specifically for Sussex County now.
Tell you how to prepare ahead for a natural disaster up next.
The Summer of Saving sale is underway at Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters. These deals are hot. Up to 70% off clearance floors mart-wide. All in stock to take home today for less. Simply pick, pay, take it away. Or we'll install as soon as you say for free. Plus 0% financing for 36 months. Available, affordable, at your service. The deals don't get hotter than this. Get ready for summer now at Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
The Brush Factory is the area's premier destination for the unique and unusual for home, garden, and you. Come support our 60-plus local merchants and artists.
Discover the taste of the Mediterranean at Olive & Oats Cafe. Start your day with breakfast delights, specialty coffees, and flavorful lunches in our cozy setting.
Cape May Lewis Ferry is sailing daily year-round and is ready to welcome you aboard. Gift cards and departure schedules available online at cmlf.com.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
From fires to flooding, millions of Americans are facing extreme weather.
And with a potentially historic Atlantic hurricane season forecasted, are you prepared if a disaster came to you?
Reporter Brian Abel shares the information you need to know to be prepared.
Wildfires, flooding, a tropical storm, multiple natural disasters striking communities in the U.S. just this week.
This climate crisis, these disasters are becoming more frequent. No matter where you are, you need to be prepared for some type of emergency.
The prep starts with learning. Experts say identify the most likely situations you may face and sign up for local emergency alerts to stay informed. Then make a plan on how you'll get out and how you'll communicate with family, and build an emergency go kit.
A go kit that you can pick up very quickly and get out with, and then one that's going to sustain your family for about 2 weeks.
Disaster experts say your kit should have water, a gallon a day per person, non-perishable food like nutrition bars, cash, and your important documents.
Proof of ownership, insurance documents for what is covered and what's not. Those types of things are really, really important, as well as identification documents, birth certificates, social security cards, sort of things like that.
Some recently fleeing from wildfires in New Mexico, taking with them even more.
Baby books, my daughter's DVD of her birth, that was important.
And some preparedness leaders say that's okay to grab things of sentimental value if you have time.
I think it's important that we don't undervalue that, because once we get through that phase of figuring out how we're going to survive as best we can in this transition, why is it that we're doing this?
In Washington, Brian Abel reporting.
Sussex County emergency officials have also stressed being prepared for this hurricane season. They're encouraging people to create a disaster kit. Make sure your plan covers sheltering in place needs, and consider creating a safety profile for households with the free Smart 911 service to provide life-saving information up front to first responders.
Here's a look at your Bay forecast. Listen, in Crisfield, we're going to go from 85 up to 90, but take a look at Cambridge. 92 on Friday, 96 on Saturday and on Sunday. And Sunday is where we have the heat watch in full effect. I'm going to give you the details on how that's going to affect Sussex County right after this.
There's a joy that comes with building your new home. The progress, the completion, and the move-in. At Berica, we specialize in building strong, energy-efficient homes. Custom built in our factory and finished on your lot. Start online today at bericahomes.com.
The Olympic Games are coming. But first,
The best American athletes have to make Team USA. The U.S. Olympic Team Trials on NBC and Peacock.
It's moments like these that remind me of the oath that I took to protect the innocent. This job had a plan for me.
Law & Order SVU for your Emmy consideration.
Secondhand smoke lingers for hours. And it's killed almost 3 million people since 1964. When you smoke in the house, everyone in the house smokes. So, take it outside. Visit takeitoutside.de.org.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Conversation Piece Jewelers, where every piece sparks a conversation. From engagements to milestone pieces that make a statement. Try us again for the first time.
Detox, sculpt, and renew at Naturally Well with lymphatic drainage treatments, infrared sauna pod, red light therapy, and spray tanning.
Sticky Rice Serving Small Plate Authentic Thai Tapas. Open for dine and carry out. Located in Lewis Plaza Shopping Center.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Discover the craftsmanship behind each Berica home. With each factory tour, you'll embark on a 60-minute journey of innovation and precision. Step into a world where your future home comes to life. Call our office to schedule your factory tour today.
Life, constantly moving forward. But with Medicare approaching, take it from Highmark. Life's also about looking back, building on what's good and reliable from your past to create something for the future that's still familiar, true, and kind of effortless. That's how Highmark's always approached healthcare, too. Constantly innovating to bring you a Medicare experience that fits your life, now and moving forward. Because life. Highmark.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Well, today, the first day of summer, well, technically 5:40, but still, today is the first day of summer, and now we have a heat watch in effect for our immediate area, not just to the folks to our north. Bay Health camera in Dover, holding at 84 degrees, will drop to 80 degrees by 9 o'clock with partly cloudy skies. The highs today, 89 for the high in Georgetown, just 1 degree cooler than that in Salisbury, and 82 for the high in Ocean City. Today is summer, the summer solstice. So what does that mean? Well, summer kicks off, well, I'm sorry, my mistake, at 4:50. I was thinking another time zone. But anyway, center of sun directly over the Tropic of Cancer, and the longest day of the year at 14 hours, 52 minutes, and 32 seconds of daylight, just in case you always wanted to know that. We've been tracking the heat and the humidity, and we've got up to feeling up to like 95 and nearly 100 in some areas. But now we have an official excessive heat watch in effect now for Sussex County specifically. Now that really kicks in for us on Sunday, but you'll notice that we're within that same zone that we were talking about, that we're in this general vicinity. We've been talking about it all week long. Now that heat has kind of moved its way a little bit to the south, and now we're in the midst of it with high pressure, allowing for the skies to stay clear. Like we said earlier in the newscast, it's not the blue of the sky that's a problem, it's the lack of cloud cover. So that's going to allow things to kick off. So I want to talk about something about advisory and warnings. Now, got to remember, with heat advisories, usually we're talking about over 100, that's an advisory, but when you're looking at dangerous heat in an advisory setting, we could see it between 103 to 109, and then excess of 110 is where we're talking about a heat warning. So that's how things kind of change up for us. Now, as you take a look at the change that we've been dealing with, we're getting progressively warmer, and we're at 91 degrees, for example, in Redden, and it feels like 93. So we have plenty of heat to kick in for us. Our beach forecast, 91, with the UV index staying on the high side. And as you take a look at the highs for tomorrow, look at all these 90s throughout all of Sussex. And as we go into Cambridge and Vienna, temperatures near the 90-degree mark, and we're going to climb above the norm to our south as well. Now, that means our muggy meter is taking off until we get to Monday. Then it drops dramatically because that's when the rain should cool things off. What are we expecting? Friday afternoon, mid-90s for the heat index. Then as we go into Saturday, 100. Then as we go into Sunday, 104, Ellendale, Seaford, and Milton. You notice that it's getting even higher and higher as we progress throughout the time frame here. That's how serious it is. So, limited clouds for tonight, 66, but still staying warm late. 92 for tomorrow, above normal temps at 92. Then Here comes Saturday. Dangerous heat and humidity Saturday, 96 degrees, feeling like 101, 102, possibly even 103. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast.
Paul, thank you. The Delaware Senate has sent 4 healthcare-related bills to Governor Carney on Tuesday. 2 of the bills passed will help protect access to fertility treatments and breast cancer screenings that thousands of Delawareans currently depend on. The other bills focus on expanded doula coverage, childhood allergy resistance, and mammograms for inmates.
Due to the expected heat wave, Wicomico County has issued a burn ban order which went into effect today at noon. All outdoor burning is prohibited with the following exemptions. County Executive Julie Giordano will recommend to the County Council that they extend the ban until weather conditions warrant a reassessment by the Burn Ban Committee. All violations carry a $500 fine. Rough week? Cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Lighten up your week. Subscribe to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter. Sign up now. It's free. Go to coasttv.com/sign up and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox. Coast TV News at 5. We'll be right back.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County. Whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
Kickstart your summer with Gateway Subaru, where they have more in-stock Subaru inventory to choose from than other dealers have combined. Get ready for adventure with a 2024 Subaru Outback or Subaru Forester with financing as low as 0.9%. Need more space? Go big with the 2024 Subaru Ascent with financing as low as 2.9%. Electrify your journey in a new 2024 Subaru Solterra with financing as low as 0%. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Is your vacuum ready to handle all of summer's messes? Keep your home clean with Beach Vacuums, your one-stop shop for everything vacuums. Whether you're looking to install or replace a central vac system or shopping for a new cleaner, we have the best air filtration brands to enhance your home's air quality. Trade in your old vacuum, even if it's broken, for a discount on a new one. Or get one repaired with a free estimate. Beach Vacuums, the last full-service vacuum store in Sussex County.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Son, your house looks and smells great. I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced. Just like I said. Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors. Like I said. Yes, Dad, like you said. Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
The Energy Institute says the world used up record amounts of oil, coal, and gas last year. A report found the growth in fossil fuels drove a 2.1% increase in energy-related emissions. The report says that increase pushed global carbon pollution to a new high of more than 40 billion metric tons. But there is good news. It seems clean. Renewable energy sources are being added at record levels.
2 climate protesters were arrested in southern England Wednesday after spraying orange paint on the ancient Stonehenge monument. Take a look at this video. It's pretty crazy. You'll see on your screen 2 bystanders are going to rush in to grab at least one of these protesters. Look at this, with fire extinguisher full of some orange material there. They're trying to stop him from spraying it on Stonehenge. The group Just Stop Oil said the paint was made of cornstarch and would dissolve in the rain. That pair was arrested on suspicion of damaging one of the world's most famous prehistoric monuments.
The Biden administration's new repayment plan, known as SAVE, will be fully phased in starting in July. It offers a lower monthly payment than other federal student loan repayment plans and cancels student debt for borrowers after making payments for at least 10 years. 2 Republican-led states have sued to overturn the plan, stating the administration is, quote, overstepping its legal authority.
According to a recent survey, nearly half of large U.S. firms say they plan to use artificial intelligence to do work previously done by human employees. And over 80% of companies say they've already leaned on software, equipment, or tech, including AI, to conduct employee tasks in the past year. Experts say eventually some human jobs will be replaced by other humans who are using AI. Let's take one more look now at Coast TV poll of the day. We want to know, do you feel safe in Rehoboth Beach at night? Take a look at your screen, and so far it's changed now. 52% say no, but 48% say yes. Much more of a 50-50 vote there. If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that at coasttvnews.com or our mobile app. We'll be right back.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Join us for the June 10 event going on right now at Preston Ford. When the tent goes up, the prices come down. We have a wide selection of over 900 Ford models available for immediate purchase. During this sales event, you can save over $8,000 off the MSRP of select 2024 Ford F-150s. Shop with us online at PrestonFord.com and we'll deliver it to your driveway today. Find your dream car during the June 10 event at Preston Ford. Remember, cars cost less in Preston.
So a few of my friends and I, we decided we're gonna go on this journey for getting braces. I did have an overbite at the time, so I just came in for a consultation and I absolutely enjoyed my first meeting. She showed me the teeth and how my teeth would look with the metal braces. They explained to me that would be the better option and they said, trust the process. And that's what I loved about Dr. Shulman. They made me feel confident, you know, to get me this beautiful smile.
Be Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Eclectic Style, a curated collection to inspire. Estate jewelry, furniture, decor, art.
Mint & Needle Medical Aesthetics, offering injectables and innovative aesthetic procedures, a full suite of treatments and skincare that cater to your uniqueness.
Harbor Restaurant for canal front dining. Great waterfront views and fabulous food in downtown Lewis. Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
In Laurel, it's clear as well, 86 degrees. Will drop to 76 by 9 o'clock, but clear skies. But it's hot, dangerously hot. Excessive heat warnings in effect throughout a lot of areas, but we now have the excessive heat watch that's now activated for Sussex County specifically. So keep up with the forecast by calling our line, sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico, 443-880-9100. Here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. Friday 92, but look at Saturday and Sunday, and this is where that heat watch kicks in. Monday, the thunderstorms likely to be a bit on the strong side, but should cool us off at least to 88.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great night.